Hey guys, what's going on? It's Matt the Cell Junkie back at you with one more. If you've been following me on Twitter, I've been saying that I'm going to do a video on a Lumia device, and here we are. So, what we got today is the Lumia 640, okay? This bad boy right here, it's a great device. That's it. End of video. No. So what it is number one, this is on the Cricket network. Okay, so Cricket, Cricket connection and mobile network and everything is running on this thing, or should. So what I did was, just to let you guys know, I've been wanting this phone since it came out a little over a year ago. T-Mobile had it, but they didn't have a good price for it. A few other retailers had it, but it was still kind of high. Guys, I got this from Target for 30 bucks. Okay. Best Buy has it for 30 bucks. That's where we're at with this phone now. You can get it for 30 bucks, and it was going between $130 and $200 depending on where you were getting it from. And, now you're getting it for 30 bucks. So what I did was I fell in love with this phone. I thought it was awesome. What I did was I went online to a couple different places, and I tried to get the unlocking code for this thing so I could use it on T-Mobile, because as you guys know, I have T-Mobile. So they tried, didn't work. So I knew that with Cricket service, you had to have it on there, have active service on it for 3 to 6 months. I can't remember which one it was. In order for you to unlock it, they'd unlock it and it'd be good to go. Well, I thought with regular unlocking services, it didn't matter. They get the unlocking code and do their thing and do whatever the hell they do, and it'd be unlocked. Well, unfortunately, that is not the case. It still has to have 3 to 6 months worth of good service in order to do that. With that being said, if you plan on unlocking a device, I highly suggest going to your carrier and doing it, because they will do it for free, where other companies, like the one I tried, will charge you between 15 to 50 bucks. I'm not playing. And it's just as simple as that. But again, you have to be in good standing, and you have to have the phone active for a certain amount of time. So getting back to this, the reason why I like this so much was, believe it or not, this is a 720p display. Now, usually 720p nowadays means piece of crap. You know, you see pixels. Oh God, it's horrible. Dude, this is actually a very bright and vibrant display. This bad boy, in my opinion, rivals some of the phones that I've had over the years. The BlackBerry Prib is not going to come close to it, because that's a quad HD. This is 720p, but it is just as bright and vibrant as that one. All right. I was actually shocked and amazed when I actually turned this on for the first time. I was like, oh my God, it looks amazing. But it does have I believe, a dual core processor, 1 gig of RAM. Which is all you need for Windows. You don't need that much like Android, where you need 3 or 4, because it takes up so much RAM and all this other stuff. This one, when it comes to Windows, is pretty minimalistic, which I'm actually a fan of. So, it's got enough power and enough juice to get it going. The battery life is great on this bad boy. Like I said, it's locked to Cricket. I'm on T-Mobile. I could not connect to find out how voice was on this thing, but if it's anything like the rest of it, it should be fine. I mean, to be honest. And I mean, look at this. It's blue. When was the last time you had a blue phone? All right, minus the iPhone 5C. This thing has a great look to it. It's thin. It's like less than 9 millimeters, I believe. It's nice, and it's not cheap. It's not heavy. It's not light. It's right in the middle, right in the sweet spot. This is a really classy phone in my book. It does come with, I think, an 8 megapixel camera. It's got the flash on it, so you can actually take decent shots with it. The front facing camera, on the other hand, is it is what it is. It is a kind of a lighter camera. It doesn't do that great, but it is what it is. If you're a selfie person, then you might want to pass it up. But otherwise, guys, it's great. So let's just take a minute and talk about apps. It is light on apps. All right, if you come from Windows, you know that you're going to be a little light on apps. But with that being said, I've found most of the apps that I use for every day: Outlook, Twitter, Facebook, I mean, Netflix and Hulu. So, and I'm on T-Mobile. So if this was actually functioning, I could use it and use Binge on, and I'd be good to go. Pandora Ways, Angry Birds. It's got Xbox games on this thing. The only downside is that right now is it's still Windows 8.1 with the denim update. It's not Windows 10. It is possible to get it up to Windows 10, but I believe you have to go through Cricket. You have to activate it, and then it'll come through. I have tried my butt off trying to get Windows 10 mobile on this. It will not work. But guys, I mean, for $30 at Target, $30 at Best Buy. I mean, if Walmart carries it, I'm not sure if they do, but if they did, it'd probably be $30. Pardon me. And like I said, it's one of those things where it was up to $200, and now it's here. It's $30. So I mean, guys, if you have Cricket, I would highly suggest getting this, because this thing, as far as features and as far as looks and the screen and everything, it rivals the HTC, LGs, and other Android devices that are on there. I mean, to me, this is probably the best buy that you could get on Cricket, minus an iPhone. But for $30, I mean, come on, guys, that right there should tell you, dude, it's a buy. But I mean, just the looks, the feel, the screen, the fluidness. I mean, I have not had one hiccup. I have not had one problem with this thing. I've had it for a few weeks. I played with it. I've done a lot of my emails and my Twitters through this thing, and I mean, it hasn't had a problem. Netflix looks good, Hulu looks good. I mean, this little dot down here is the speaker. The speaker does sound pretty good. You do have to cup your hand to hear it, but when you do, it's a pretty good tone. It's not as cheap as it could be kind of speaker. But I mean, it sucks I can't get this on T-Mobile right now and get it unlocked and sent over, but I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. If you can deal with having lesser apps, or having clients, or having other kinds of stuff on there where it's not actually that app, but it's a client, or it's a version of that app or something, and you're not too worried about it, by all means, get it. This is a great phone, guys. It charges up pretty quick. So I mean, if basically in a nutshell, go buy it. You got Cricket, go buy it. Whatever phone you got, throw that shit in the trash or give it to somebody and go get this thing. Seriously, guys. If you got any questions, by all means, throw it down in the comment section. Hit that like button. And if you please would, go ahead and subscribe to me, guys. I really do appreciate the input and the questions. And, it makes it fun. It makes it fun. So, again, this is Matt the Cell Junkie. This is the Microsoft Lumia 640. Go buy it, guys. Catch you on the next one.